Hi, my name is Mbulelo Faluti. I'm from Soweto. I'm a creative entrepreneur, a model, a curator, and you're watching Zkhiphani. So yeah, in terms of my style, I'd say my style draws inspiration from a lot of things. The first person who inspired me in terms of style and fashion, I'd say my grandfather, you see. Because most of the time I grew up around my grandfather. So in terms of style, he was the only person I knew from my house. Actually from the street that I lived in terms of style, he was the best, you see. So I guess over time through growing up, it's through researching different cultures, styles, and looking at scenes around the world through the internet, I've discovered my own style, you see. I'd say it's a mixture of vintage, classic, yeah, and a bit of streetwear. With the GQ thing, it actually came as a surprise, but it was also part of my goals as a creative to be whether it's an article or being on the list, but it was one of my goals to be to be on GQ either way. So yeah, it was an unbelievable feeling. In a way, I feel it came early because I was the youngest on the list ever, you see, a teenager. So I was the first teenager to be put on that list. So yeah, it's a huge thing, it's a huge thing. I'm very grateful to be on that list because it shows that through hard work and being persistent, you can eventually realize your dreams. Yeah. I guess as a kid growing up in Soweto, in the hood, that when it comes to blending cultures, that's the first thing you'll see, families joining together, whether it's through marriage or whatever, you see. Basically it's two different families adopting different cultures from what they understand. So with that said, it teaches me that I should be ready to accept everyone for who they are and where they come from. You see, at the end of the day, we are in this life to teach each other different things, you see. So that is essentially the first way I learned about culture blending here in this environment and where I grew up, you see. So yeah, essentially I'd say that's the most important part, you see. I've seen a lot of people, a lot of artists who have just blown up, you see. I've seen how they've infused maybe who they are with different cultures to create something really whole different, you see. For example, Shoma Josie, she's a Tsonga lady, but at the same time, she's able to infuse who she is and what she is with a different sound, which is Gqom. And Gqom, you know, it originates from KwaZulu-Natal, you see. And dominantly KwaZulu-Natal, it's only Zulus who live there. So it's two different cultures clashing together to create something different. Hence she became what it is, what she is, because of infusing those two cultures. As a country, we learn to embrace her better because she created something different. She showed the world that through resonating with your identity and being able to try something different, you see. That is essentially something that can make you stand out from the rest. So that's a perfect example, and I think it's an example that I'm sure everyone is really familiar with. I guess it's one of those things that captured my mind, how big she became and the process she went through to become that. So it's very amazing. It's very amazing.